Froggy's Lament, of course, was about the Frogger game, which was a very big game back in the 80s. Featured the frog jumping across the highway, dodging the cars. So we wanted a music track that was upbeat and bouncy. So we did some big block chords in the beginning, and that's actually the first time I tried playing chords on the string machine instead of just string lines. We stacked them several times with different inversions, and it really got a very cool sound with it and filled up the track very nicely and set up all those big-sounding chords in the beginning of the song. We started using it that way on the rest of the songs in the album, too. It had a really nice sound at the time.
Go, Froggy, go. Hiya, kids. Froggy takes one step at a time.
An interesting fact about this song was we really wanted it to be the next single. In fact, a lot of people did. A lot of people liked the song. But CBS Records, the label we were signed to, they really wanted to do the Donkey Kong. They thought that would be the best release. I guess because the game was very big at that time. Donkey Kong, probably the second biggest game going at the time, I suppose. But they wanted it, and it was a good pop song. But a lot of people like Froggy's Lament, so we all went back and forth, and of course the label went out on it. But I think it actually ended up on the flip side of Pac-Man Fever in some of the countries like Italy and Germany.
Guess for old Froggy you'd sink or swim. Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping till you get to the top. Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping, you can never stop. Go, Froggy, go.
Another thing people have asked us about Froggy's Lament is towards the end where you hear Gary come in and throws in the lines, "Pluck your magic twanger, Froggy," and "Hiya, kids, hiya." Well, he was alluding to an old children's TV show called Andy's Gang, featured a guy by the name of Andy Devine. Andy had a very distinct, high-pitched voice, and they had a live studio audience, and the kids would be yelling and screaming, and something would come up or whatever, a problem or something, and he would turn over to this big grandfather clock where this frog would hide, and he would say, "Twanger, magic twanger, Froggy," and then the frog would appear in a puff of smoke and go, "Hiya, kids, hiya," and it would, tear the house down. And that's what that was about, just kind of alluding to that TV show. So if you're old enough, you'll remember the show. If you're not, that's the story.
Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping till you get to the top. Go, Froggy, go. You gotta keep on hopping, you can never stop. Go.
The musicians on this track were Jenny Whitaker on drums, Larry McDonald played bass, Chris Bowman played rhythm and lead guitar, I played piano and the Korg string machine. Gary did the lead vocal through a harmonizer and sang all the backup parts.